My name is Dingani Sithole, the Executive Director of the Business Council for Sustainable Development Zimbabwe, which is a business member organization which champions sustainability in the private sector in Zimbabwe. With regards to the climate bill, we are quite excited because this is quite an historic development in terms of climate action in Zimbabwe. We champion business solutions to environmental issues. And with the bill, we are seeing opportunities for a clear coordination mechanism, which then assists in mitigating the risks of transition with regards to climate action. The bill also provides for the climate fund, and in the climate fund, there are also incentives for those businesses that do well. And even in terms of requirements for provision of data and information and how it's going to be managed, again, the bill provides for that, which is quite important in terms of data secrecy and privacy for the private sector. So I would say some of the headline messages from the bill are the ones that I have given.
How prepared is Zimbabwe's private sector in complying with the climate regulations? And also, what are
Business has always been prepared. The BCSDZ, for example, was formed in 1993. The Climate Change, the Environmental Management Act came into effect in 2002. So we were already conscious of the importance of environmental stewardship. And with regards to climate change, it's the same, because we've already considered risks of transition, risks of compliance, operational risks, and also the opportunities with regards to climate change. But like I indicated, there was no legal framework that encompasses all these aspects of climate action and also view them from a business lens, which is what the bill is now providing.
And then, stakeholders are raising concern regards that the bill will create carbon credit cartels. How do you think this can be best addressed?
Already we are experiencing some progress or some achievements with the Zimbabwe Carbon Market Authority, ZICMA, which has got clear, transparent frameworks and mechanisms, and also is based on blockchain technology. So obviously there are risks, but the measures so far are indicating that by and large it will be a success. So the concerns can possibly be addressed through adequate awareness and capacity development for key actors in the carbon trading space. So obviously with information asymmetry, risks may or can arise. So the encouragement is for people to actually get more understanding on the bill, get more understanding on carbon trading, which again what the bill provides for, because it talks of capacity development.
And how ready is the private sector in terms of working with government to make sure the bill is implemented well?
In terms of the implementation frameworks, I would say the starting point has been a platform for dialogue, a platform for sharing views, and also trying to get consensus going forward. That has been provided. But with regards to implementation phase, that one still is something that hasn't been done. So we are still confident that we build on the successes of the development of the bill into then the implementation framework. So I would admit that we still now need to move into the implementation phase, since the development has brought in private sector. We are also confident that government will again invite private sector when it comes to implementation mechanisms, especially, for example, the steering committees, the coordination committees, which are again provided for in the bill.
In terms of compliance, how far is the bill going in terms of cushioning the companies or business?
Yes, thank you very much. Obviously, there are transitional risks. There are also compliance risks and compliance burden. We are mindful of the other instruments that are already existing. For example, we have carbon tax already, we have the Environmental Management Act and SI 72. All these are already there. So business is already complying. But this bill now has provided for incentives under the climate fund, number one. Number two, it has also acknowledged the existence of other instruments, meaning it's acknowledging that there are already other mechanisms for compliance which may lead to costs. We believe if these are implemented effectively, it can then bring in efficiency in the implementation, which can possibly reduce the compliance burden financially for private sector.